Greetings, I am Janaya Ferguson, a third-year business administration student from Miami, Florida, and this is my EMS WSBI company alternative assignment. So I'm going to share my screen. So like I said, greetings, I am Janaya Ferguson, a third-year business administration student from Miami, Florida, and this is my alternative assignment. What brought me to FAMU? So both of my parents are graduates of FAMU, so I just felt like me coming here was the only way to go. FAMU just feels like home to me. Not only did my parents graduate from here, but I've had uncles, aunts, cousins. My sister attended FAMU and she was in SBI. Like my whole family is just Rattlers FAMU. So I just felt like, why wouldn't I go there? And like I said in my PowerPoint, I got into other schools, but they didn't feel like home. So I just felt like FAMU is where I needed to be. Why did I choose SBI in my major? So I chose SBI because my parents, I have a cousin who graduated from SBI and she's an accountant. She went to SBI and she was just talking about how the program was so great. So my parents felt like this is where I needed to be. I didn't really have any idea of what I wanted to do or what profession I wanted to go in. So they just felt like SBI would give me the stepping stones I needed to be successful. And also business is really general. Like you can do a lot with business. So it was really the only way to go. Skills, practices, and values attained from SBI. So everybody knows SBI instills a lot of values and practices in us just because of the way they do things. So it's only right if you carry on those practices and use them in your day-to-day life. So one of them is that no excuse is acceptable. We know that's an SBI motto. It just makes you realize that basically no excuse is acceptable. So you can't go to anyone and bring them an excuse. You just have to get whatever is needed to be done without letting anything get in your way. That's how I look at it. Like it's basically just instilling in you that regardless of what's going on, get what you need to get done. Also being on time. Everybody knows how the professors are. If you're late, just don't come. And you have to go to class. So it's you have to be on time, which is very important because who likes to be late? Paying close attention to detail. We know that SBI, one of the rules is that you can only have 3 grammar errors. I think it's 3 in your papers. So it's just like little things like that. Like you have to pay close attention to detail. You have to make sure you're just focusing on what you need to focus on and communication. I'm class of 23 and a lot of students have expressed that professors aren't really good at communicating. So it just shows you that even big programs have their faults. So it's just something to look at. Opportunities from SBI. So I didn't specifically get all of these opportunities from SBI, but I got them while I've been at SBI. So one of the first ones was international paper competition. That was my freshman year. We did horrible, but it just showed us how a case competition works and just don't let whatever messes you up knock you down, so to speak. And then SBI was my first internship because my internship that I had gotten got canceled due to COVID. So SBI gave me an internship. So that was directly from SBI opportunity from them. So that already gave me like 1 out of the 2 credits I need to graduate. And last summer I interned with Marriott. That's the picture you see here. We got awards at the end. So I just used the knowledge and the skills I got from SBI and I excelled in the internship. Like I still keep in contact with the manager. It was a really great opportunity for me. How will I use my degree? So up until a few months ago, actually, I had no clue what I wanted to do. I always loved teaching from when I was young. So, but my parents, it was just, they were like, you're not going to make enough money. So I just kind of threw it out the window and didn't pay attention to it anymore. But this is my first semester being a TA and it just brought back that love for me for teaching. So I'll use my degree in that way, some way in teaching, being a professor actually. And I'll have my master's because I will be doing the 5-year MBA program. So yeah. SBI means literally everything to me. I wouldn't have been able to do the things I do. I wouldn't be able to have the confidence that I have without having been in SBI. It's just, I can't even describe it. A lot of the skills I have are from SBI. The opportunities I have, the reason I excel in my opportunities is because of SBI. It's just like everything I do and everything good in terms of my career and schooling is from SBI. So without SBI, I wouldn't have been able to do a lot of things I do. So I really credit a lot of my success to SBI, and I always will. It's my first big stepping stone. It gave me a family. It just means a lot to me. And yes, that is my presentation. Thank you guys for listening and watching. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. But once again, I am Janaya Ferguson, a third-year business administration student from Miami, Florida, and this was my EMS WSBI alternative assignment.